Here we have verse 13 of the 14th chapter, Gospel of John. Jesus has just said something rather sweeping, striking. He who believes in me will do the works that I've done, and even greater works will he do. Of course, conferring now upon the disciples who are going to be the apostles this incredible power to perform miracles, to attest to the word they're speaking with this kind of declaration, with this kind of proof of their status. And this thought continues now with Kai, the connective. These three words taken together somewhat idiomatically. Of course, ho is the relative pronoun, te is the indefinite pronoun, and on, contraction of eon, used with the subjunctive means with, and idiomatically it would come across as a rather sweeping idea of whatever. I mean, the whole point of this is to really say that this is of sweeping right across the waterfront, whatever, in a kind of broad and inclusive way, whatever. Aitesita, this is from aiteo, it means to ask or to request. This is the second person plural. Aorist, active subjunctive, the subjunctive going along with on there. So whatever you ask, in, preposition with the dative, to, the dative, neuter, singular article, in the onomati, the neuter noun, onoma, which means name. So whatever you ask in the name, mu, the possessive pronoun, first person, genitive. So whatever you ask in the name of me, and then this, referring to whatever that it was asked, the demonstrative pronoun, the neuter, accusative, singular, this, poieso, from poieo, to make or to do. This is the first person singular, future, active, indicative. So whatever you ask in my name, this I will do. Hina, a connection, takes the subjunctive here as we find it, in order that, doxaste, from doxazo, I glorify, third person singular, aorist passive, indicative, and so in order that he may be or it may be glorified, and then the subject of that verb, ho pater, the Father, so the Father may be glorified in, preposition again with the dative, to huio, with the Son. So whatever you ask in my name, this I will do. It's the first time that Jesus has actually put this kind of formula together, asking in my name. He's talked about speaking on behalf of the Father, acting in the Father's name, and so on. But now we have a clear identification of Christ with the very level of deity that would earlier have been reserved for a reference to the Father. And then he additionally says he will do it so that the Father will be glorified. Of course, the kind of carte blanche that we look at here, whatever he asks, is qualified by in my name. The very idea that it's an ask, a request that's being made in the name of Christ, certainly leads to the idea of in the Spirit of Christ, in the will of Christ, accomplishing his purposes, doing the things that he's called them to do. It's not like a genie in a bottle, ask for 3 wishes, whatever it might be. That's not the sense of it at all, nor is that the proper application of it. But it is saying that as people, including the apostles, but certainly others in the Christian movement, are involved in God's work, it's perfectly fair and proper to ask sweeping things in order to accomplish his purposes to build his kingdom. And that seems to be the general sense of this text.